want to find out some big insider secrets. We're looking for the 1% who want to know the truth. And what my goal is to give you some information. And honestly, it might be a little bit of a different kind of information than what you're used to. It's all about some big insider secrets. We're only looking for the 1%, like I said, of the population who actually wants to know the real truth. And okay, let's take a look at exactly what the big secrets are and what the truth really is. The average salary in America is $35,000 a year. And honestly, assuming that this remains the same throughout the average working career of 40 years, then the average American would earn $1,400,000 in their lifetime, or about $17.50 per hour. That's not good, and it's a huge problem. And you know what? Guess what? There are a lot of people who make half of that. Very, very big problem. So what I want to do right now is I want to get you to pay attention, because I'm going to offer you a solution to this national and international crisis. My name is Donna Murray, and this is my dog Gracie, and she is my best friend in the whole entire world. I have been in the network marketing industry for 20 plus years, 5 years part-time and 15 years full-time. I owned my own business as well. It was a wellness and detox center up to a couple of years ago. I have built huge organizations several times. I was forced to pretty much quit my regular business when my parents and my spouse all got sick and disabled. And I had a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. I'm a major stress eater, so guess what happened? While I was trying to take care of everyone, I just kept gaining more and more weight, and I got fatter and fatter. I was trying to comfort myself with food, and then I found myself eating sweet stuff like crazy. So in July of 2014, I got a call from a good friend and sponsor, Rick Geralds, and he told me that our friend Dave Jordan was starting his own company. Dave Jordan is our CEO. And when Rick called me, my son Daniel and I were literally sitting on a couch bed in the ICU. We were living like homeless people in Indianapolis while my husband was in the intensive care unit for several months. And I didn't have the gas money to drive back and forth. I barely had enough money for us to eat. Our life savings had been sucked up by the medical profession and all of my husband's health issues. And my business had really taken a downturn because I couldn't stretch myself so thin and take care of everyone and the business too. So that's where we were. Anyway, we'll get back to that. But right now, this is all about you. So I'm going to try to put things in perspective for you so that you can see that a change is needed in your life. What we're going to talk about is an income opportunity, and we're going to talk about the money. Now, I don't know if any of these pictures attract your attention. I don't know, maybe a nice house, a nice car, traveling to exotic locations, but all of these things are certainly attainable here. So what I want to do now is ask you whether or not you're living your dream. Okay, remember the dreams you had when you were a child? You know, it was like, when I grow up, this is what I'm going to do, or this is what I'm going to be. And somehow your dreams, they just got stomped on, crushed, and stolen, right? I'm sure you're not living your dream. We were told that what we needed to do is go get a good education. We needed to go get a job, and we needed to be thankful that we had a job, right? We were taught to work for a job for 40 years, then retire in bliss with no bills and plenty of money, right? Well, I don't know about you guys, but have you ever watched your parents, or, I mean, look at your own lives right now, okay? Honestly, that was a big fat lie. It was a big fat lie, okay? But then you've probably figured that out by now the hard way. Okay, now let's talk about residual income. This is something that they do not teach you in school. Residual income is an income you continue to earn based on efforts you put forth initially. Okay, this income is based on the sale of products and repeat sales of those products in the future. This is the reason why consumable products are the most effective in network marketing. And that's what I'm going to show you. I mean, basically, this is like if you were Michael Jackson and you went out and you wrote the song Billie Jean, and every single time that song plays, you make money. Same thing. And honestly, if you understood residual income, you would walk through a brick wall to get it. Okay? It's that powerful. And this was said by Art Jonak. He is an awesome network marketer. So honestly, if you only understood, you literally would walk through a brick wall to get it. Let me ask you this. Is this your life? Are you working for peanuts? Many of us did. Many of us did things like this for years. Are you working for peanuts? I mean, you're barely getting paid enough to survive, if you're even getting paid enough to survive, right? Are you working 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year? Are you underpaid and overworked? If you are, then you're working about 2,000 hours a year on your job that you probably hate. You dread Mondays because it's another week of work, right? 2,000 hours a week for 40 years is 80,000 hours you're going to put in a lifetime of work. Your earnings are based on 100% of your own efforts, solely and independently. And folks, you know, that's where the problem lies. That's trading your time for money. That's just not enough hours in the day for you to trade that kind of time for money. You know, what I'm going to talk to you about now is how to create a leveraged income. Now, if you're brand new to this term, please pay attention. It's all about what John D. Rockefeller says here. I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's efforts than from 100% of my own. Okay? And it's all about building a network. Doing the work once, getting paid on that work forever. That is what I teach people all the time. Build a group of 10 people. And if you can build a group of 10 people, you can build a group of 100. And if you can build a group of 100, you can build a group of 1,000. If you can build a group of 1,000, you can build a group of 10,000. I mean, there's no limit to the number of people you can actually have in your organization. But if you think about it for a second, I mean, we're talking about leverage, right? 100 people working 20 hours a week is 2,000 hours. Now think about that. That's the same amount of time you would have spent over the course of a year working 40 hours a week for 50 weeks. 2,000 hours, and your team, that group of 100 people working 20 hours, just accomplished what it would have taken you a year to do all by yourself. So again, it's all about trading time for money. And you know what? Here's what's happened. I mean, most people are living paycheck to paycheck, $38,000 in debt per person, no savings account. All of that is, I mean, it's sad, but it's true. If you have 100 people by age 65, 2 of them are wealthy, 2 of them can retire, 63 of them are dependent on Social Security and or charity to survive, and 29 of them are gone. They're deceased. They've already checked out. So what I'm going to show you is a solution for all of those challenges. Now here's the question. Here's what I ask everybody. If there was a chance, now I'm just saying a chance, right? If there was a chance that a $575 investment and 10 hours a week, part-time effort over the course of the next 2 to 4 years could produce a 6 or 7 figure annual income, Would you do it? And most people say, of course I would. Now, I hear what you're saying, but J. Paul Getty, one of the richest people on the planet, wrote a book called How to Get Rich. His number one rule to success was you must be in business for yourself. You must be in business for yourself. A lot of people say, well, that's a lot easier said than done. And that's why I want to introduce you to Valentus. And that's why I want to introduce you to network marketing if this is your first exposure. Okay, you know, Valentus was started by a good friend of mine, Dave Jordan, 2014, up there in the snow country of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Dave and I have known each other for about 12 years, and he and I were actually in the same company together, working on the same team. That company did some dishonest things, and Dave and I both walked away from it, as well as many other people. And, you know, it's called integrity. So Dave went back to North Dakota, where he lives, and decided to start his own company. And sure enough, thankfully he did. The company is 100% debt-free and now has over 100 million plus in gross sales. And obviously it's not a startup. We're at the point where we're over the challenges that 99% of startup companies have. So we're not a startup. I've been here since the pre-launch of this company because I believe in Dave Jordan's integrity. That is our building, and Dave owns the building outright. How fitting. Valentus is actually the Latin word for prevail. And I don't know about you, but I plan on prevailing and I plan on succeeding. Okay, now let's take a look at this. Okay, here's why I joined. I joined because of the products, but I also joined because of the timing of this opportunity. When you get in early, before everyone else has heard about it, that's when it gets very, very interesting. I've been in a couple of other companies where this type of exponential growth occurred. Lots of money was made. It wasn't because I was smart or because I knew more than anybody else. It was because of the timing. It was because I was at the right place at the right time. So here's where we're at, folks. Okay, we're doing about $3 to $4 million a month. This is called the sweet spot. We're right there, $3 to $4 million a month. And then something magical happens. When it gets to 5 to 6 million a month, which we are almost at, that is when what's called critical mass happens. And this is where the entire thing just totally goes vertical. Just grows and grows and grows like crazy. Here we are. When we looked at the numbers, here's the projection. We're going to do $40 to $50 million in 2019. We're right on target to accomplish that. But in 2020, we're going to have a 6 times or 10 times growth. And that is totally vertical, right? That's like 400 million, maybe 500 million. The next year, maybe we'll have a 2 times growth. And that's what I've seen in the past with other companies. And that's what's coming. Then 800 million and then $1 billion. It's inevitable, and even beyond that. So Dave is preparing for that growth right now. He's got another building that's over 100,000 square foot. He's preparing for the growth and the onslaught of business that's coming. And when Slim Roast Optimum Coffee was introduced in May, actually it was May 20th, 2018, that was the tipping point for this company. And I started drinking this coffee every single morning. I couldn't believe what I was experiencing. I lost 12 pounds in the first month. I started to feel, just so much happier. I was totally amazed. So this is where we're at right now. I actually was never hungry after I started drinking this coffee. This is very cool because coffee and weight loss, that's actually $170 billion just with those two industries. So this coffee is good for you. You don't have to change your routine. The thing is, like I was saying, this coffee changed my life. It really did. I felt happier. And the craziest part was I had all these losses in my life. There was no way that I should feel happier. I had lost my spouse. I had lost my parents. I had lost a brother. I mean, so many losses. And I was just pretty much beside myself. And then this coffee came along and I said, wow, I can't believe that I'm not sitting around crying every day, just feeling horrible. So that right there showed me that this was absolutely something that was amazing. This coffee is actually good for you. It doesn't change your routine. Like I said, the coffee industry is estimated to be over $100 billion annually. Wikipedia says that over 2.25 billion cups of coffee are consumed every single day. And unlike other products, people are going to drink coffee for the rest of their lives. Okay? I've been on this coffee for a year, and all total, I mean, not just this year, but I've lost totally 70 pounds. But with this coffee, I had definitely kind of stagnated and things were at a plateau. And I started drinking this coffee, and boom, the weight started coming off again. So, okay, I think one of the biggest things that intrigues me with this is that it's a coffee and weight loss together. It's these two gigantic industries. And what if we could marry these two industries? It would be like Starbucks meets Jenny Craig, right? Here's one of the biggest issues right here is that obesity is a global epidemic now. Look at this, overweight or obese people in America, men 75%, women 67%. So, I mean, look at this. We're looking at way over half. Okay, look at the medical complications of obesity are just astronomical. Okay, now take a look at this. Look at all these headlines. And they all center around what? Fat, obesity, bad for you food, right? So 100 million people are on a diet in the US and 1 billion people globally. 7% gain in body weight increases chances for diabetes by 57%. How much has diabetes increased in the past years? A lot, right? Weight loss is now a $200 billion global industry. 70% of people are overweight, 30% are obese, and 30% are overweight or obese and have diabetes. So roughly 2 out of 3 adults are overweight. 30% of our children are overweight. Diabetes is the fastest growing disease in the world. The average dress size in 1985 was a size 8. Now it's a size 14. 1905, the average person consumed 6 pounds of sugar a year. Today, we consume a whopping 200 pounds each of sugar annually. Do you think we have a problem? I certainly do. Okay, so now think about this. With Valentus, we can capitalize on 5 of the fastest growing industries. We can capitalize on coffee, weight loss, health and wellness, home-based business, and the internet. Valentus started with only 3 products, but look how we have grown. We have evolved into a total body wellness company that offers functional beverages and supplements to help you remove toxins and, well, the garbage that doesn't belong there from your body. And we can help replenish nutrients, put back what does belong there, and restore balance to your body so you feel better than ever. So here are some of the amazing benefits of using Valentus products. And remember, they're exclusive. You can't get them anywhere else. We have products for weight management, nutrition, athletic performance, and energy. Our products help control cravings. They help regulate fat absorption. They are packed with antioxidants, help regulate blood sugar, help manage weight, help support immune health, help control appetite, help promote brain health and focus, help increase energy, help improve mood and focus, help support healthy metabolism, contain vitamins and minerals. They help regulate sugar absorption. They help elevate mood. They help metabolize fat into energy. They help boost circulation and oxygen delivery. They help detoxify and replenish. So let's take a look at Slim Roast Optimum Coffee. This is the reason that this company is about to go vertical. As I said before, when this product launched, this is our flagship product. So I'm going to show you a short video about how this Slim Roast Optimum actually works.
Introducing another innovative product from Valentus, Slim Roast Optimum Dark Roast Coffee. A great tasting neurologic coffee for optimum performance. Slim Roast Optimum is your logical daily solution to weight management. It's weight management with a neurological purpose. What if your brain had the ability to block unhealthy cravings? It doesn't matter if you failed in your weight loss efforts in the past. You can do it this time by crushing your cravings. Your appetite is controlled by your cravings, and these cravings are controlled by your brain. Slim Roast Optimum helps everyone make smarter choices by blocking unhealthy craving signals in the brain. This uniquely formulated neurologic system is a Valentus Slim Roast Optimum exclusive. These neurologic nutrients nourish and reset brain receptor sites responsible for alertness, memory, focus, feeling full, metabolic functions, emotional balance, crave and hunger triggers, and much more. For the first time, you'll be able to crush your cravings while increasing your energy. Your body will learn to metabolize fat into energy while helping it regulate blood sugar. Slim Roast Optimum makes it easy to maintain a good mood, stay focused, and keep you going. By drinking Slim Roast Optimum Dark Roast Coffee, you are in control. And the best part is, it tastes great. Sip some today.
And now, as of April 1st, 2019, we have a major solution for people who don't like coffee. We have Slim Roast Optimum Cocoa with the same kind of ingredients as our Optimum Coffee. It has the same effects. I personally like to use the Optimum Cocoa and Optimum Coffee together and make a mocha. Because you know what? Look out, Starbucks. You ain't got nothing on us, okay? And ours is good for people. It helps them lose weight, and it costs less than Starbucks too. Yeah. The next one of our newly launched products that I want to talk about, as of April 1st, 2019, Prevail 24/7 Carb Burner launched. And when I tried this carb burner, I honestly couldn't believe it. I already felt great with my Slim Roast Optimum Coffee, but when I added this, I started feeling like I did when I was younger. I had so much energy. My brain just seemed to work better than it had in years. And this is a two-part formula. Okay, one for the AM that helps with energy, burns carbs and fat, and a PM formula that not only works to burn carbs and fats when you sleep, but it actually has things in there to help you sleep. The next one, this one actually launched May of 2019. This one has a lot of people excited. It's called Emulin. This is a discovery of unmatched proportions. Dr. Joe Aarons, a Nobel Prize nominated scientist, while he was working with grapefruits for weight loss, he recognized that there are 3 phytochemicals that, when interacting, resemble the activities of insulin. This breakthrough is extraordinary, and the effects many people are having are just absolutely extreme. These substances have been excluded from our current foods after decades of occupational abuses, developing, processing, and refining. Separating and pinpointing these compounds was no minor process. It demanded years of research and top cutting edge and advanced 3D casting with mega computers exploring all molecules found in nature. They must collaborate, and the combination was concealed rather well in nature. So the conclusion was amazing. Emulin manages and attacks two conditions that are happening in our bodies that are both significant factors to a large amount of health problems that take place nowadays. The benefits of emulin come as a direct result from the engagement and elimination of these two conditions. What are these two conditions? They're chronic inflammation and excess refined carbohydrates. Short-term inflammation actually aids the immune system and is considered a normal body function. Chronic or excessive inflammation is just the reverse. It's a destroyer. It ravages our bodies and is known to result in life-threatening diseases. Overeating of refined carbs typically brings about chronic inflammation, or drinking of refined carbs for all of you soda drinkers out there. Now just take a look at this. Inflammation is at the root of practically all known chronic health conditions. Things that affect the brain, the skin, the cardiovascular system, the kidneys, the bones, the liver, the thyroid, the lungs, the GI tract, muscle. I mean, just take a look at this. What if you could control inflammation? That's a big deal, right? Now let's listen to what Dr. Joe has to say. He's the creator of the emulin.
We eat too much. We eat too many calories. Now, people have told me, well, what about all these Big Macs? Well, you know, it's not actually the meat patty and the grease and the fat. That really doesn't bother you too much. It's that bread and those French fries and that vanilla shake. But it's true, there are a lot of calories in fats and meat. This is not a magic pill. Eat sensibly, and emulin will help you get back on the right track. It converts the sugar into the non-refined, natural type of sugar. Now you have sugar and emulin together, the sugar and the cofactor together. Therefore, your body doesn't think it's a poison. You don't have the inflammatory response, and that craving is not triggered. Your body does not see that as a drug, and you do not get that sense, I've got to have more, I've got to have more. So it takes that completely away from you. A lot of people then report after having emulin for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, a couple of weeks, they say, I no longer crave bread. I no longer have that drive to have a sandwich. Why do you eat a sandwich? Because of bread. I love it myself. I stopped eating potato chips. I just don't want them anymore. Well, now they're free to eat a normal amount, and they don't have that drive to eat more and more. That way, with emulin, I bet you can eat just one. So the other side of that is you lose the inflammatory response, and the pure refined sugar causes that inflammation. And why do you think the sugar gets in the fat tissue? It's not because it's trying to store excess energy. That is a fallacy that most people just do not understand. Insulin's job is to take poisons and sugars and put them in the fat because they're bad for the body. It's not because it's excess calories. That is not the reason. Let me repeat that. You don't get fat just because sugar is getting stored in fat tissue. It's indirectly you're getting fat. You're getting fat because the body sees the sugar as a poison and it puts it in fat tissue. If you've got lead in your body, where does the body put the lead? In the fat tissue. Why is it bad to eat some types of fish? Because they've stored mercury and these heavy metals in their fat tissue. Their bodies are doing it just like ours are. There's a poison, it puts it in the fat tissue. So that's insulin's job, put it in fat tissue, not because of excess calories. There's no one who should not take insulin. A newborn baby, even I'll say a baby in the womb, its mother should be taking insulin. It's just like vitamin C, vitamin D, E, K, all the vitamins. Everyone needs them. So everybody should be taking insulin. If we had made this discovery a few decades ago, we would have classified it as a vitamin. That's not how the world works today. The regulations are different, but it would be, vitamin P or whatever. So everyone needs it, and you cannot take too much because you will excrete it either through your urine or it'll migrate to your skin. Also, older athletes, professional athletes. We have former members of the Boston Red Sox that take this product. They're like 50 or 60 years old now. They've trained at a very high level. Pro sports is amazing. People don't understand what that lifestyle is like. They train hard, they eat hard. And when they get out of being a pro, their body just falls apart. 60% of them are developing diabetes and obesity. They've taken inulin and they find out losing weight, cholesterol's dropping, no more inflammation in my joints. Arthritis is inflammation. Inulin will actually help with that inflammation. More alert, sugar's going right to your brain, can perform better. Inulin is helping the sugar get to your muscles. So they are not only performing more like when they were young, but their body recuperates. It heals itself, so to speak. But the cholesterol low, the blood pressure will drop. They're almost young again to give you the maximum best dose. It's currently 2 capsules. You know, we could have made a huge capsule. We made 2 so they're easy to take. Also, just for convenience, we say morning and night or whatever you want to do. It really doesn't matter. You can take 2 at a time at any time of the day. But there are 2 effects of inulin. 2 effects. One of them is when you take them with something you eat at the same time that you're eating, it will cut those available calories by at least 1/3. So it's almost like having a diet product. You can drink a sweet juice or a cola along with inulin, and it will cut the available calories by 1/3. Why is that? Well, because it prevents the absorption of all that sugar in your blood. That's a big part of inulin. And therefore, you have those just don't enter your body, they'll ever turn into fat. So that's the primary acute part of inulin. Take it with carbohydrates, it will cut out about a third, 32, 33% of the available calories. Now, the second chronic effect is long-term. That's after you've taken it 2 or 3 days. And once you get that in your bloodstream, it doesn't matter when you take it because it'll stay at a certain amount will stay in your blood. And that's what we have calculated that dose. So you get a level of inulin constantly in your blood. And that's how nature intended for you to have. You know, I told you that these sugar chaperones are from nature, meant to be there whenever you have a sugar from nature, and your body's meant to have them in your blood, just like you're always supposed to have protein in your blood, amino acids, vitamins and minerals. They need to be at a certain level. So we've made those at the right doses.
Pretty impressive, right? Now let's talk about another new product. This one is very interesting. It's a combination of activated charcoal, minerals, and carbon-60. MORE actually stands for mineralization, oxygenation, rejuvenation, and electrolytes. These minerals can easily pass through the cell membrane and into our cells. It stimulates immune function, helps reduce inflammation, promotes blood, cell, and tissue oxygenation, helps increase energy and metabolic functions, helps neutralize acidity and restore pH balance. It chelates and can help remove heavy metals and toxins in the body. It's a super antioxidant, and it does support cardiovascular function and blood pressure. It helps to balance the endocrine and hormone production and supports a healthy gut and helps with our electrolyte balance. It also contains activated charcoal, which is used in hospitals for overdose and poisoning. And it assists our kidney function by filtering out undigested toxins and drugs. Just think about how many drugs are now in our water supply. I don't know if you guys have heard the same things I have, but it's huge. It's very efficient in removing these toxins. It basically cleans house and takes out the garbage from your body. It helps remove viruses, bacteria, funguses, and now this carbon molecule, or carbon-60 or C60, is a pretty amazing thing. It's one of the most amazing discoveries of the 20th century, So let's take a look at what carbon 60 actually is.
What if there was an amazing way to live a fuller life for you and everyone here on planet Earth? This place, Buckminster Fuller, called Spaceship Earth. He became a world-famous writer, inventor, futurist, poet, humanist, and self-described comprehensivist, possibly best known as the inventor of the geodesic dome. Buckminster Fuller said, "Integrity is the essence of everything successful." Bucky dedicated his later years to speaking to the young world as he sought to discover what it would take to make the world work for 100% of humanity. Of the many predictions he made that came true, one is only recently rising above all others. Bucky predicted the existence of a C60 carbon molecule. In 1979, he shared his vision with a friend, Marshall Thurber, who Bucky referred to as an evolutionary event of our time. At the Berlin School of Business in Vermont, while with Bucky, Marshall made a model of the C60 molecule. Bucky stated, although it has not yet been discovered, this molecule has to exist. This is the smallest and strongest carbon molecule in existence, and it will be used in medicine. In 1985, just 2 years after Bucky's death, the C60 molecule was in fact discovered by 3 scientists who received the Nobel Prize for their achievement. They called the new class of molecule Buckminster Fullerene. They nicknamed the C60 molecules Buckyballs in honor of Buckminster Fuller. In 1992, C60 was found in nature in shungite, a carbon-rich 250 gigaton, 600-million-year-old mineral deposit in Russia, where shungite's healing properties were well documented. In the 1700s, Peter the Great's soldiers used shungite to purify their drinking water. C60's significant medical benefits have now been discovered. C60 has reversed symptoms of ALS in rats, inhibited the replication of the HIV virus, and C60 has destroyed cancer cells. Now C60 is believed to be the most powerful antioxidant in existence and the most effective method known to extend life as free radical oxidation, one of the primary causes of aging. In 2012, researchers made an astounding discovery about C60's positive effect on lifespan. In a toxicity test to learn if a volume of C60 could kill laboratory rats, researchers instead found C60 significantly extended their lives. One control group was given water, a second group was given olive oil, and a third was given C60 and olive oil. After 38 months, the rats given water had died. After 58 months, the rats given olive oil had also died. Only the ones given C60 remained alive. In fact, they lived 90% longer than the others and lived tumor-free. When C60 molecules cluster, their effectiveness is limited. However, when C60 clusters are dissolved, they appear to be hundreds of times more bioactive. And when C60 molecules are dispersed, they appear to be thousands of times more bioactive. This is the genesis of C60 for a fuller life. This is a moment in history that can change everything.
So now this is not to say that this product can do anything except clean out toxins that are in the body. I mean, it's very interesting to note that when you remove what doesn't belong in the body, or you take out the trash, so to speak, and then you replenish the good things that your body needs but can't get from our modern food supply, well, then the body can rebalance on its own and it can actually restore itself. It's amazing how that works. It's amazing how smart the body is when it's actually given what it needs. Now, the next 2 products that I want to talk about are Prevail Max Spray and Prevail Canine Spray. One is pH balanced for humans, the other one for dogs. And please note that the Prevail Max is toxic to dogs because of the xylitol that's in it. However, high quality xylitol is not at all toxic to humans. Prevail Max provides cellular support, minerals, and helps oxygenate the blood. Life is in the blood, wouldn't you agree? So this is a supercharged electrolyte. It helps unstick sticky blood. It seems to work great for inflammation too. And I've seen some amazing things happen when people start taking Prevail Max. It's just 4 sprays under the tongue 3 times a day. The same way with Prevail Canine for our furry friends. I give Prevail Canine to my little dog, Gracie. She's 12 years old, and she's now as playful and healthy as a puppy again. I also started her on the Emulin that we had previously discussed. Dr. Joe says it is safe for pets. And I was absolutely amazed with what I saw with that, because she was getting to the point where she couldn't see well. And now she's not running into things, and she absolutely, she can see better. And now, did any of this cure anything? No. But I truly believe that even with our animals, if we put back some of the things that their bodies need and we clean up some things that they don't need, it's amazing at what can happen for them. So let's hear from a blood microscopist, and let's see how this actually works.
I'm a blood microscopist, and what we do is we prick a finger, take your blood, and we look at it. It's a demonstration. And what it tells you is it tells you pretty much a lot of things about what people are doing, how they're living, how they're aging, free radical cell damage in your body. And I did someone's blood, a 33-year-old general contractor in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, at my health food store. And we did his blood. So I'll show you what his blood looks like, and here it is. As you see, his blood's all reload together, it's aggregated. Healthy blood should look perfectly round, evenly shaped, freely floating in plasma that should be clear. If you look in the plasma here very carefully, you'll see these black chicken scratches, if you will, black lines. Those are called liver spicules. And a lot of times you'll see liver stress caused by liver stress. Maybe the body's not absorbing well, it's maybe not absorbing, maybe low in minerals, could be possibly low in digestive enzymes. Well, we have a product that I was asked to try, because I was a little skeptical when I heard that it changes the blood in 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes. So I brought some of the stuff home with me to my health store, and we did his blood, obviously, as you see, and we after doing his blood, we sprayed this in his mouth. We gave 5 sprays, and 2 minutes later, we redid his blood. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the results. Now, the general contractor was pretty, he was like, his mouth dropped. I was very surprised, because I was really kind of looking to see if this would really change his blood. But he was so, I pricked this finger on his left hand, but when I redid his blood, I did it on his right hand. So he was like, wait a minute, re-prick this finger, the same one you did the first time. So I did. I said, okay, but that's fair. So now about 4 minutes have gone by, and to my amazement, folks, I want to show you what it looks like. As you see, the blood is flying turbo fast across the screen. A total drastic change from when we first did his blood 4 minutes prior. And I'll tell you what, as a microscopist, I've been doing microscopy for about 10 years, well, about 11 years. I've done over 5,000 clients. I'm a live cell demonstrator, microscopy teacher, instructor. I've instructed and taught over 50 people in the United States. And I've never seen a product do what this product just did in less than 5 minutes.
Very impressive, right? So our next product that I want to talk about is a keto creamer. This is actually designed to work with the Slim Roast Italian coffee, not the Optimum. It helps get the body into ketosis. It provides healthy fats that your body and especially your brain need. It helps to curb appetite, and it helps with mood. It can also be placed in the other drinks as long as it's not the Optimum. The next product that I want to talk about is the Breakthrough AM/PM, and this is actually a 12-day cleanse that helps with digestion, detoxification and elimination. It's a source of probiotics and antioxidants that actually help with candida yeast overgrowth. We recommend doing one cleanse, then waiting for 2 weeks, then doing another cleanse. And these are good to do like maybe several times a year, maybe even quarterly. This is actually a picture of our first 3 original products. This is the Energy, the Trim, and the Immune Boost. And I love these products. I've been around with them from the very beginning. I love the taste of them. Prevail Energy is a healthy alternative to the unhealthy energy drinks. This energy drink's actually good for you, and it's great for athletes, drivers, students, afternoon slumps. It helps give you healthy energy, increased focus, and maximum performance. It's one of my favorites. It tastes like cherry Kool-Aid. This is the way I like to drink my Prevail More Plus Detox mixed with this Prevail Energy. They say drink it in water, but it can be mixed with anything. So that's actually the way that I like to drink it. And then my detox has a flavor and I'm getting energy and detox. Okay. This is actually the Prevail Energy. It's just amazing, amazing energy. Let's talk about Prevail Trim. Prevail Trim actually suppresses the appetite, helps detoxify. It tastes like a pina colada. This is the first weight loss drink that we had out in 2014. And I lost 50 pounds initially using this and the energy drink. I was basically the international poster child for Valentus. I absolutely love this product also. Prevail Immune is packed with antioxidants from some of the most nutrient-rich fruit and vegetable extracts on the planet. Prevail Immune helps you power up your body, supports immune health, has vitamins and minerals, and it tastes like grape Kool-Aid, except it's good for you. A lot of people drink this right before they go to bed because it helps to help the liver detox, which actually aids in fat loss. This is actually a very good thing. The next thing I want to talk about is a newer product. This is the Skinny Body Care P4 protein shake. This one is one that I love too. It's called P4 because it has 3 different kinds of protein plus probiotics. It has collagen to help with healthy muscle and supports joints, organs, and skin. It has whey protein to help keep muscles fueled, suppress appetite, helps burn calories, and support a healthy metabolism. It has pea protein to help with hunger, also supports the heart and kidney health. Finally, it has probiotics because being healthy starts in the gut. The probiotics help you to maximize the benefits of the protein. Plus, it has 21 vitamins and minerals essential to your body's health. Most people do not get enough vitamins and minerals in their daily diets. And with everything from vitamin B for energy production, to iron for building muscle, and even iodine for metabolism, P4 fills that void and it powers your body even more. So here are the rest of the products that we acquired from the Skinny Body Care line. And we have Skinny Body Max. This is a super enhanced version of fiber that helps with weight management, has antioxidants, and helps support a healthy metabolism. And there is High Burn 8. This addresses 4 of the biggest weight loss challenges: cravings, stress, sleep, and weight management. It helps you burn calories while you sleep, helps manage late night cravings, helps relieve stress so you can relax and get to sleep and stay asleep. It also includes a natural blend of ingredients to help you feel tired and want to go to sleep. It also helps burn calories while you're sleeping. And then E3. E3 is a powerful sports performance drink, has natural ingredients, balanced energy boost, antioxidant power. It helps fight dehydration. It gets your body working at its best. E3 is the complete package, providing a naturally sourced, balanced, and sustained energy to help your muscles work harder, longer, and more safely. Then the next one is Skinny Fiber. This is the original Skinny Body Care Fiber. and is packed with some of the world's most powerful weight management ingredients to help your body get into weight management mode and keep the weight off for good. The next one, I love this one, Instant Youth, because it's scientifically formulated to quickly and effectively diminish visible signs of aging. Instant Youth helps immediately reduce the appearance of wrinkles, under eye bags, and fine lines to give you amazing results in under 2 minutes. And the stuff works. Talk about ladies, you want to go to your high school reunion and look awesome? There you go. Wherever you want to go, date night, whatever. So the next one is called Ageless. It's an all-natural formula that is like a nutrient-rich superfood for your skin. The first and only product of its kind that not only promotes your body's natural regeneration of collagen, but also includes extracts from 12 of the world's richest fruits and vegetables to provide more skin rejuvenating results than any other product on the market. Here are just a few of the amazing transformations that we have seen. And starting with me. Look at these transformations. Huge changes. Huge, huge changes. Is this amazing or what? And these people, just like me, they feel like they have their life back, okay? No one wants to be overweight and uncomfortable and feeling bad about themselves. Okay, that's just a small sample of the thousands upon thousands upon thousands that we have. Now that you realize that there is a big, big problem, and now that you know that we have some unique and totally exclusive products that work, let's take a look at how you can start looking great, feeling great, and earning some significant income. There are 4 ways to join. And actually, you can buy one product for $59.95, but that's not something that I normally suggest that people do if they want to build a business. Okay. There's a one-time $20 activation fee to become a representative. There's no annual fee. Now, there's a starter pack that is 3 products. You can mix and match them for $145.95. The next way is an advanced pack that is 6 packs, mix and match for $239.95. Now, if you really want to maximize the pay plan, you're going to want to come in with either the Business Builder Pack or the Career Success Pack, because the starter pack and the advanced pack are just for people who want to dip their toes in the water, not for people who want to make serious income, life-changing income, income that will let them quit their job and actually work from home. The Business Builder Pack, you can do one of 2 ways. With this Business Builder Pack, if you're really serious about maximizing this, you get the 350 single serve packets of Slim Roast Optimum coffee. You actually use those for sampling and for your own use. And sampling is literally how most of us have built our businesses, and we can easily show you how to do that. It's very duplicatable too. We actually use something that's called the 6-day experience system. And then if you absolutely do not want the samples, then you can actually get 16 products of your choice, and then it's exactly the same price as if you were to get the samples. So it's $575.95. And then the 4th way to come in, which actually gives you the benefit of getting both of what I just mentioned, okay? For $1199.95, you can get the 350 sticks. You can also, with that, get 16 products that you can mix or match. So you get the best of both. Or you can just get 36 products. That should say 36 and not 32. So just keep that in mind when you are deciding what it is that you want to do. And I would highly suggest that you definitely watch the pay plan webinar also, the compensation plan, because that's going to actually explain to you why it's crucial to come in with this business builder pack or this career success pack if you want to create some real income. Okay, now let's take a look at this business builder pack. My focus has been with the Slim Roast Optimum Coffee because it gets almost instant results on almost everybody. And it's very easy to share with people. I mean, you know, it's as simple as saying, hey, do you drink coffee? And they say yes. And you say, well, hey, have you ever thought about losing any weight? They say, yes, I have. Why are you asking? It's such a simple business. There's always a way to start a conversation around the coffee. I mean, we're talking about a business that is your own, that you can start from your kitchen table or an extra bedroom or, you know, any little space that you have. You can have tax write-offs because you have your own business. The best way, in my opinion, to start is for the $575.95 Business Builder Pack, or like I said, for the $11.99 pack. And coming in this way does several things to help you. $575 pack gives you the rank of Ruby. The $11.99 pack gives you the rank of Emerald. It's going to get you paid on more levels. So you can either get the 350 pack of samples or the 16 products of your choice. Like I said, I've got some people who actually like to get the 16 products and sell or give away the entire canister to their top prospects and build their businesses quickly. I have other people who love the sticks. I mean, this is, like I said, a one-time $20 activation fee for your back office and for the websites that will be given to you. You can use those websites to refer anybody anywhere in the world. They can be part of your team. Okay? We can ship product to those people anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where they are. You have a global business right from the comfort of your own home. Now let's take a look that there are 7 ways that you get paid. Retail commissions up to 25% immediate pay. Fast start bonuses, $20 to $200 weekly. Legacy coded bonuses, $100 to infinity weekly. Dual team commissions up to $100,000 weekly. Dual team matching bonuses up to 20% weekly. The only ways that we get paid monthly are shares of the 1% global bonus pool and the car bonus, $400 to $3,000. Okay, and let's take a look at how you can get all of your money back and pay for your own products and even make money within your first 30 days. Okay, you can buy the 350 sample pack of Slim Roast Optimum Coffee. You set aside 50 packets. That's actually for use yourself, not for free samples. But that you set aside the 50 packets for yourself to use. Divide the rest into 50 6-day experience packs. 50 times $20, which is what you're going to sell them for, is $1,000. $1,000 minus $576 equals $424. Okay, $424 minus $240 for your personal product equals $184 in your pocket. You have made your money back. You made $184 and your personal products were free. And you qualify for legacy bonuses. Okay, this is just something that makes sense, right? Now let's look at the average monthly incomes that can be made here. This is a good representation of the ranks that can be achieved in money that can be made. Okay, I mean, look at this. Average monthly income for a Ruby, $205 to $650. Average monthly income for an Emerald is $650 to $1330. Okay, average monthly income for a Diamond is $2,900 to $5,830. Okay, double diamond, average monthly income is $7,500 to $12,500. Triple diamond, average monthly income is $14,580 to $29,160. Okay, blue diamond, look at the blue diamond income. $33,330 a month to 75,000. Okay. And there are higher ranks than this. So let's take a look at the power of the power line.
Introducing the power of the power line. When you first visited our Valentus website and submitted your name and email address, our system gave you a free temporary position so you can start to see exactly how the system works before you have to commit anything to getting started. In fact, we have already started building your Valentus team by placing people just like you below you that you have the opportunity to get paid on each and every month. The way that works is just as you visited our website and submitted your information, other people just like you who are looking for a way to generate extra income from home are doing the same thing. Each time another person visits your enroller's website and submits their information, they are placed one under the other in a straight line down called a power line. Under you. Each time we place a new person below you, you get an email saying, "Congratulations, this person was just placed in your team." Now keep in mind, these people, called pre-enrollees, visited our website for many of the same reasons that you did. They're looking for a way to supplement or even replace their monthly income in their spare time from home. Any one of them could be the next superstar in the company, all of whom you have the opportunity to get paid on should they take action and become a member. But only if you lock in your position before the next cutoff date. Cutoff days are the most important days in our system, so it's very important to know when the next one is. Now, cutoff days are like deadlines to secure your position or lose out. At midnight Pacific time on Thursday, our system looks to see those who are serious about making money versus those who aren't. That means that the ambitious people who recognize our perfect timing and positioning and the sheer power of our system and make the decision to upgrade to full member before midnight on that day will be rewarded by leapfrogging to the very top of the power line, above all the people who hesitate. So not only will you secure your position and have the opportunity to get paid on all of those people below you in your team who do the same, but you will also jump to the very top of the power line, above all those who wait, any of which could become a member next week, next month, or anytime down the road. And since you took action first, you will get paid on their efforts instead of them getting paid on yours. But keep in mind, that also means that if you don't lock in your position by Thursday, all of those people below you who did take action will leapfrog above you, and you will lose out on them forever. With the most generous compensation plan in the industry, that could be the difference in hundreds, possibly even thousands of dollars a month in residual income for you. Right now, you can see all the people who have upgraded to member in your team by logging into your system and clicking on genealogy. Anyone you see that is highlighted and has an M next to their name, you'll know they are a member, and you need to act fast. All you need to do to lock in your position and become a member is click on the Join Now link in any of the emails you've received from our system, or log into your system and click on the button to get signed up today. Just fill in the information on the sign-up page. Put in your name, address, where you want your check sent to, select which of our life-changing products you want to order, and you are in business. It's no surprise that in the last few years, the Valentus Powerline system has created more results than any other system in the industry. When you combine that power with our rock-solid debt-free company, incredible product line, huge compensation plan, and the best support team in the industry to help you and train you every step of the way, it's no surprise that we have become one of the fastest growing companies in the industry. But all of that means nothing unless you take action. Get started now and lock in your position in the most exciting company in the industry. Experience some of the most life-changing products on the planet. Position yourself to maximize the compensation plan and get paid on all the people below you, any one of which could very realistically earn you hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars a month in residual income, and start your own home-based business today. Don't hesitate. Get started now. And we look forward to helping you become the next great success story. Welcome to Valentus.
Now, let me ask you a question. How much money would really make a difference in your life? I've been in this position with a company that was moving into major momentum several times, and I made more money in just a few short years than I've ever made in my life. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's like the lottery, okay? It's a lot of hard work. I worked hard, but I also played hard because of it. I was thinking today, where would I be if I hadn't been fortunate enough to actually be introduced to network marketing and to residual income? I can't even imagine. I have made so many friends that I would have never made. I've made money. It's allowed me to travel places that I probably would have never been able to afford to go in this country and out of this country. It has also kept me going through some of the most difficult times in my life, and I am truly blessed and thankful. This company has some really exciting educational opportunities. We train you step by step how to succeed in this industry. We have corporate opportunity and training calls, social media training, all sorts of things like that. You'll be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have people who have never made a dime in this industry before, people who are completely new to it that are making life-changing incomes. We have doctors and nurses who are quitting their jobs to go full-time into Valentus, corporate business people, and people from all walks of life that are making more money than they've ever made before. My initial start in network marketing was pretty interesting. I got tricked into going to a meeting by a couple of ladies who I thought I was going to a movie with. Instead, we ended up at a network marketing meeting. I saw a lot of people there from all different sorts of places, all different walks of life. And after the presentation, I started mingling, and I was talking to different people, and I ran across some very well-dressed people. One was a woman who gave the presentation, and I was having a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that a lot of money could be made with what they were calling residual income. So I asked the woman who gave the presentation how much she was making. Her answer didn't impress me that much when she told me $50,000. It was what she said next that almost floored me, because what she said was, no, I don't mean I'm making $50,000 a year. I make $50,000 a month. Now, this was a single woman who came from a traditional background of working an hourly job and trading her time for money. She built a business in this industry, and when her earnings exceeded what she made with her job, she told me that she quit her job and never looked back. That was when I became a serious student of the network marketing industry. So tell me this, what is your why? I can tell you what mine was. I wanted to be able to afford to have a big house, a nice car, nice clothes, to be able to hire things done, not to have to work so hard and struggle through life. You know, I watched my parents do things their traditional way. My dad worked for 40 years, retired, and he bought a farm with some money that he had saved, but he was still in debt. And by the time he finally got the farm that he had always wanted, he didn't have that many years left to actually enjoy the fruits of his labor. I was divorced and coming out of a bad marriage at the time. I had a daughter to raise, and quite honestly, I was just tired of struggling. I didn't want to work for 40 years and then struggle to get what I dreamed of when I was old enough to retire. I wanted to enjoy it while I was still young enough to. I wasn't lazy, and I wasn't afraid of hard work. If the people I met at that meeting could do it, I figured so could I. My question is, what is your why? Do you want to have more fun getting healthy? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to reduce stress and worry? You know, changing your life, more time, money freedom, earning extra income, earning a dream income, paying off debt, getting recognition, tax advantages, personal growth, becoming a generous giver. I mean, you know, what is your why? Now, does this guy look familiar? Hey, here's what he said. He said that insanity was doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay, how many of us have done the same thing over and over and over again. We just can't seem to get ahead, right? Isn't it time for a change? Isn't it time to do something that's going to actually give you that advantage? So I want to invite you to join our worldwide team and become the change that you would like to see in the world. Join us. Let's change the world together. Let's make it a better place for everyone. Let's work together. I want to thank you for joining us. If you were sent here by someone, please get back with that person who invited you and find out about these insider secrets a little more. I just want to say again, thank you for being here. Bye-bye.